Hello Taurus, welcome to your reading. Today is the 18th of June 2025. It's Wednesday today, you guys. So Taurus, let's see what your messages are. Let's see what the main theme of the reading is all about. Spirits, tell me about this reading for the sign of Taurus, for Taurus placements, please. What is the main theme of this reading? What is the energy? Give me messages for Taurus. What is it that they need to know? What is going on in their energy? The Lovers. So there's a choice here, or a strong connection with somebody, Gemini energy. Temperance on the bottom of the deck. So there's something that feels heaven sent here. Like this is a gift from the angels. Like this person was brought down for you from the heavens. And this soulmate connection, something that's supposed to be flowing between you and this person. Okay, so let's see. So the Lovers is the energy. Okay, let's go in with your reading. Give me messages for Taurus, Spirit. What does Taurus need to know at the time of this reading? And you guys, this is a timeless reading, even though I've said the date. And do take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Reverse the roles, whatever makes sense. Cross watchers for Taurus are also welcome here, and do likewise. Okay. Spirit, what messages do you have for Taurus? What do they need to know for their highest good? You have the Eight of Wands. So there's something about communication here. Things happening fast. You've got the Nine of Wands, so there's a lot of action here. There's an energy of being through a difficult time, a battle, and then there is a decision here. Something about a decision of whether to come towards someone or not, whether to move towards something, to fight for something. But it's like you're looking at this energy here and you're like kind of protecting yourself in a way, like you see something coming or you feel like here we go again. So there's communication coming in and then you trying to make a decision in the recent past. So you've got the Knight of Cups. So there's somebody coming towards you in the present energy, or they may have already done, or you moving towards something or someone in the center of your reading. So the Knight of Cups is water sign, Wands are fire signs. You've got the Fool here, Aries energy, Pentacles are earth signs. And you've got the Magician, Gemini, Virgo energy. And in the near future, what is the near future for Aries? You've got the Knight of Coins, earth sign energy. I'll just move these up a bit. There we go. So there's a Knight of Cups here in the present energy, and you've got the Knight of Coins in the near future. You also have the Four of Cups. There looks like there's something unexpected in the near future here. An offer that's unexpected. Maybe you don't see this yet. You've got the Eight of Swords. Something that's going to get you in your mind here. Thinking about something, feeling trapped in your mind over something. And then there's the Hermit energy, Virgo. And you've got the Ten of Coins. Looks like you have a decision, and it looks like you'll be withdrawing to try and get the answers to something here. And it could be about commitment or money. We do have something about equal give and take here, reciprocity, and the Four of Coins. Somebody that may have been selfish, may have held back in the past. Now they want to give. There's something about obsession here. This person, they could have been toxic, they could have been very selfish, they could have had addictions, they could have been dependent on you. But this person and you have this cord between you, you have this kind of spiritual connection. And this person wants you to make a decision, I feel, about a relationship here. All right, so what is the Eight of Wands? Tell me about the Eight of Wands for Taurus. You have the Knave of Cups. So it looks like there's an offer here. Could be a younger person, but there's something about an offer of love or an apology. What it is that they're offering you, they maybe had very little to offer you in the recent past. Nine of Coins is somebody that is single or is very kind of in their single energy still. Somebody that invests in themselves, they take great care of themselves, but I feel like whatever this was, they had very little to offer you. This person likes to give to themselves. I feel they're very singular kind of energy here. Aquarius energy with the Star. So Aquarius may be significant. Yeah, there's somebody that had little to give. So they may have reached out with some kind of offer, apology, or they want you to take this seed, they want you to plant this seed with them. So it could be about starting again, but I feel like there were a lot of difficulties. You've got the Three of Coins, something about difficulty working together, seeing things eye to eye. Because somebody's coming across like they're living this kind of single life. So they didn't really have much to offer you, I feel. But there's communication anyway. Something that may have happened fast. What is the Nine of Wands? What is the Nine of Wands? So you're very cautious in the recent past with this. I feel like you've already been through the battle with this person. What is the Nine of Wands for Taurus? The Emperor. So you could have been feeling like really, really exhausted, because this is somebody here. They could be an Aries, they don't have to be, but this is somebody here that I feel left you hanging around, that you had to sacrifice all of your energy into this connection. You put most of the work in and somebody gave very little to this. Ten of Cups. You may have had family with them. This could be a family member, but I feel like you had a lot of love for this person, and you had attraction for them as well, Queen of Wands. But this is somebody that loves to invest in themselves. This is a past person. Yeah, there's something about competition here. This person's got a lot of other people in their energy. There's somebody that other people may have been competing for. But with this Emperor energy, I feel like this is somebody that likes to get their own way. You remain patient because you wanted this to work. I feel like you saw the potential of this. So you wanted this to work. Sagittarius energy and the Moon. But you felt stuck emotionally. You felt stuck, and you felt like this person was always hiding things. And I feel like they were very in control of their emotions, and they may have hid their emotions. But I feel like this could be someone you had children with. They could be older. They could be somebody that's high ranking in their career. But I feel like there's something about this being a closed cycle. Capricorn energy. So it could be that you closed off the cycle here. A lesson was learned. You learned your lesson about this, about how you had to sacrifice and this person gave very little in return. So what is the Two of Coins? What's the Two of Coins for Taurus? The Queen of Wands. Fire sign energy. Tell me more about this Queen of Wands with the Two of Pentacles. There is attraction here. I feel like this person was very attractive. And this has made a decision harder. Yeah, made the decision harder. There's a stuck energy here with the Two of Wands being caught in a crossroads here. And it all involves, you know, with this person, will they be willing to give? Is this somebody that is going to be fair this time? But there is, yeah, this person betrayed you. This person walked away. I feel like you waited patiently for this person, but this person could have been somebody at a distance. But some truth came out about, yeah, this person left you confused. They may have left you feeling like an option. They may have been someone that explored their options. You could have been in a relationship with this person, but I'm getting a very immature kind of somebody that is not there for the long haul. They're there to have some fun and enjoy something, and then they're off. But I feel like you thought this was the one, but they left you confused. And the truth came out about something you were waiting for some kind of truth. I feel like it came out, or communication. But this, I feel like there's someone that betrayed you here. They stabbed you in the back. But you still have feelings for them. I see that there's many tears about this person. Many tears. All right, so this person wants to give, but you need to balance the situation out. A cycle has already been closed with this person, but this is bringing this back, all of this energy back, all of these emotions back, Taurus, and a struggle over the decision here. So what is the Knight of Cups? What is the Knight of Cups for Taurus? The Knight of Wands. Wow. So 3 knights are here. You have a choice. You've got the Four of Coins with the Knight of Wands and the Knight of Cups. Somebody that held back, that was selfish. One of these, Six of Wands. There's somebody here. Yeah, the Lovers. Look, you definitely have a choice. Something's happening fast in this present energy, Cancer energy. There's a message from somebody, and there could be travel involved. But there's something about somebody saying that they've changed, that they want to go on this journey with you. They want some kind of change. They want to be on this path with you, take a new path, a new direction, a message, something that fills you both with hope. And this person is saying, one of these energies is saying, or maybe both of them are saying that they love you. But there's one here that may have been inconsistent before, and there's one here that's like knows all the right things to say. One of these energies is new because of the Fool, right in the center of the reading. So there's somebody that held back, but there's a choice here about a past connection and a new connection. And this could be happening fast. So let's just see who is who here. So tell me about the Knight of Wands. Who's the Knight of Wands for Taurus? Who is this Knight of Wands? Who is the Knight of Wands? Who is this Knight of Wands? Last shuffle. Who is this Knight of Wands for Taurus, and why are they here? So there's somebody that's coming in with an offer. Could be something about commitment. So they're making an offer to you. And there's something about healing this connection, having hope for the future. Aquarius, they could be an Aquarius. This could be somebody, this Empress, they could be someone that has children, or they want to birth a new connection with you. There's a divine counterpart energy because the Emperor is here, and so is the Empress. The Emperor in reverse. Look, as I was just saying about the Emperor, and then we get the Emperor in reverse. This is somebody that was very controlling, very manipulative. They may have taken you for granted, or they may have been working on something else here with the Three of Pentacles, Queen of Wands. There's another energy. There's another energy here. This is somebody that could have been quite toxic, controlling, manipulative, somebody that was working on something else. I feel like they want to make you an offer here. So tell me about the Knight of Cups. This is somebody that you may have had an ending with. Someone that you could have had family with, or been in love with, or still has love. So we've got Temperance here, Sagittarius energy. Could be somebody from a distance. Somebody that's waiting patiently, I feel. Now, whether this is all the same person, but I do feel like there is another Knight here, so we're going to have a look. So I'm getting that this is somebody that could actually be the same person. They're just moving towards you fast. They're showing great attraction here, and they are coming in fast. This is somebody that could be very attractive. They could be successful, but there is a very strong connection with you and this person, and I feel like there is also a choice coming up with the Lovers. All right. Tell me about the Fool. What is the Fool? So there's taking a risk, taking a leap towards some kind of commitment here. So this person, I feel like they're ready to take a leap here towards finally having a commitment with you. Tell me more about the Four of Wands with the Fool. Yeah. This person is in their emotions. They still have great love for you here. Could be a water sign. There's somebody that still has love for you. They want to bring this back from the dead. So this is somebody that you had an ending with because they were very unfair in the past and they didn't give to you. And they could have been involved with somebody else. But this is someone that was living the single life that kind of breadcrumbed you. Tell me about the Magician. Why is the Magician here? This is Gemini, Virgo energy. What is the Magician? So they're trying to make something happen with you here. Yeah. Two of Cups, soulmate. They're trying to fix this. They want this connection back with you. They may not have realized that this was actually a soulmate connection, but in the current energy they do. Yeah, they want to bring this back from the dead. They've had a realization, an awakening about this connection that you and them have or had. What is the Knight of Coins? Why is the Knight of Coins here? So there's something about being cautious here, taking things slowly. It could also mean no movement at all. So there's an offer which they're holding here. A new beginning. This could actually be a new person, but let's just see. Tell me more about the Knight of Coins with the Ace of Coins. Seven of Swords. So there's something about hiding, looking over their shoulder while they make you this offer. They're planning something here. This person's planning, but whatever it is they're planning, they're being very, very careful not to get seen. Okay, so they're coming in. They have an idea. I feel like they're going to reach out to you. Whoa. There's some third party here. Somebody that you may have had some kind of short-term thing with. Sexual chemistry here, 10 of Wands, but they're burdened. I feel like they're burdened. There's something about a reunion. But I see you with this Knight of Coins. It's like you're moving very slowly, or you're not moving towards this at all. But I feel like this is you kind of cutting this off. I'm not dealing with this. Yeah, you're not accepting. So this person, they may have been sneaky. There's some sneaky past energy coming from them. Yeah, I feel like you're ignoring this person. You're not making any moves. So whether this is your energy here of not making a move towards whoever this is, but there is this kind of feeling rejected. You know, you feel rejected, or they'll feel rejected in the future. But I feel like there's something unexpected with that Four of Cups. So tell me about the Four of Cups. What is the Four of Cups for Taurus in the near future? So there's an offer that you wouldn't expect. You've got the King of Wands. Finally, we have a king. So there's somebody here that is going to make you an offer. Could be a fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, doesn't have to be. But this person is someone, a Leo, somebody that works really hard. Somebody that's kind of like in a leadership position, or they're very attractive. They take control. They go after what they want. Queen of Coins. They want to make you an offer. King, you may have been married to this person, or it could be that they want marriage. This is a divine counterpart energy. There's something about this person and you. The Empress, that's your energy there, Taurus. There you are. They want to work on something with you. There may have been an ending here, or there's something about going through a transformation. So there's an offer coming in, and it looks like an offer of some kind of commitment. The Sun, something's going to be revealed. This could make you really happy. This could be very happy, but there is this Eight of Swords energy. Tell me about the Eight of Swords. There's a Tower. So there's something that you don't see coming in. Let's have a look. Three of Coins with the Tower. Something's going to be happening fast. So there is going to be this overthinking a situation, being trapped in your mind about this whole thing. And I am getting two people here, two past energies. But there's something that's going to come to an end. Three of Pentacles. There could be an energy of dealing with three. So there's something that has to end because it can't go on the way it is. If there's someone that's dealing with a third party, whether this is you or the other person, this is going to come to an end. Because there's going to be something like with the Chariot that gets out of control. So there's going to be a pause here. Tell me about the Chariot, Cancer energy. Two of Swords. There's a difficult decision in the near future about whether to end something or not. Okay, so let's see what you don't see on the bottom of the deck. There's too many people in this reading, far too many. Knights, 3 knights, kings, queens. What the hell? So the Lovers is definitely on point here with the first card coming out for the reading. That's crazy. All right, so tell me about the Hermit and the 10 of coins. So there's something about withdrawing from some commitment here, or going away to think about this some more. Think about what you want. But with the Hermit, there's usually a snake in the card, and the Hermit shining the light over, the lantern over the snake, seeing that, okay, if I decide to go back to the past, I could get bitten again. So it's like that once bitten, you know, twice shy kind of energy. But also you're looking into the star, you're looking into your healing, you're looking into your hope and faith for the future, and you're looking for the answers from the divine. All right, tell me about the Hermit. So you've got the 2 of Cups here. You feel this soulmate connection, but you need to think about this, because this is something that, yes, this is a soulmate connection, but is this something about where I have a lesson to learn? There's something about learning a lesson here, going within, seeking wisdom, and I feel like you've grown very wise over this situation, Virgo energy. And you've got the Fool here, which is Aries energy, and there's something about you. Do I take a risk? It may be that you decide to take a risk. Yeah, maybe you do make a decision with Judgment on the bottom of the deck to bring something back to life. 9 of Swords. Because it's causing you great distress and anguish at night. You regret. There's sadness from the past and being trapped in your mind. All right, tell me more about the Hermit. Tell me more about the Hermit for Taurus. Yeah, there's still love here. Yep, there's still love. So it looks like there's going to be some happy energy here. You're going to be in your emotions. You're very excited to take a risk here. This is what you want. There's somebody here that you want. It could be a Virgo. It could be an Aries, a Gemini. It could be this water sign energy. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I think the Queen of Cups is Cancer. So yeah, you're going to be very happy. You're going to be in your emotions, overflowing here, ready to give and receive love. So tell me about the 10 of Coins. What is the 10 of Coins? A relationship that came to an end, or a commitment that ended. There's pain. There was a lot of pain here because there was still love. But now there's a message that fills you with hope. 7 of Swords. I feel like you could be keeping something to yourself about this message. You could be avoiding something here, keeping something to yourself. Tell me more about the 7 of Swords with the Knave of Wands for Taurus. 3 of Swords. There's heartbreak. So there's a lot of heartbreak here. Queen of Coins. There's somebody, I feel like you're making a decision. I feel like there is a decision that you're going to be making, but it's going to be hurting somebody here. And you're going to try and avoid this, and this could be with somebody here, an earth sign, doesn't have to be. We've got air signs too. This is something that will be revealed. You're cutting, I feel like you're cutting some kind of tie. You're making a decision for the other person, the one that you are maybe married to from the past, maybe that betrayed you. I feel like you are making a decision to end something here and go with the new. I see new. I see you making a decision for new and leaving the past behind. It could be a marriage, a long-term relationship. You may have family, but there's something about you not being happy. But there's a hard, difficult situation, Taurus, because there is going to be pain involved with this. But it's all about your happiness here. There's somebody here that there may be codependencies, there may be toxicity in this, but you're making a decision because you want to be happy. There's something about codependency with money, financial situation at home. It could be that you have family with this person, but they want things to work. But I feel like this person, they may have ran around on you, but I feel like there's a new person coming towards you and you're going to choose the new, is what I'm getting here. So let's see what the Kipper says. Tell me about this message for Taurus, about this reading. What is this energy? What messages do you have from the Kipper, please, spirits? Holy Spirit. Concern. One more knock. So what is the messages for Taurus about this energy? Mature man. What's that? Occupation. Oh, I can't grab it. Occupation. Something that's been hard work here. Family room. Something may have happened in a family room or will. There may be a conversation or someone coming to visit you. And there's a mature man. So I feel like this is you being mature. Something about you putting work into something, or something that was hard work. It's taken you a long time and hard work to get to where you are. I see somebody here sitting back and watching you, somebody that could be quite educated. I feel like this is a new person here, somebody that could be at your work. There's something about a house. You may have been to this person's house, or they may have been to yours. But there's something about a house here, a house sale, a new house, something like that. Courtship. Yeah, you've got a new person coming in. Somebody that may be from your work. Somebody that you may know already, actually. But there's someone else in despair over this. All right, you guys, I'm going to leave it here. Taurus, thank you for being here with me. I hope you enjoyed the reading. Let me know if it resonates. And until next time, take care. Bye for now.